Hey everyone, Jim from sepasportscards. Back with a video about a Beckett submission that I made. I made this submission at the Philly Card Show. Specifically, it was mainly well, actually, it was all authentication services. So I did get some autographs. I took my two sons who are pretty young, but I wanted them the chance to meet, Mike Schmidt and Steve Carlton, even if they can't appreciate it as much now, although they can to an extent. Um, I think someday they really will. Um, so I got a few things signed, and I'll tell you about the turnaround time. I got two Game 6 World Series tickets signed by Mike Schmidt. They are in pretty good shape. I typically these are the only tickets I have that are slabbed by Beckett. All my other ones are through PSA. Um, this is a similar case, like the width of the case is similar because this sleeve that I use to protect my PSA ticket holders, I could fit the Beckett one in as well. It's similar to a Beckett case, and I suppose um, you know I do like it. I'm not sure which one I prefer. I do like the Beckett, the PSA cases though. There is a piece of something in here. I don't know if you could see that little white piece that got stuck in the case. So um, they were both graded at 10s as well. I did have them signed right there on the spot by Schmidt. Um, I would say that the turnaround time was pretty good on these. I want to say it was like a month. So that wasn't bad, all things considered. I submitted several other things as well. I got Bob Boone, 1980, Bob Boone, signature. The authentication fee was not bad. I think it was $20. $20 for Steve Carlton as well. There's his 1980. He wrote it in two different. He wrote his first name on top of his last name, which he did not used to do, but um, on this one, he used a different one so he could fit it on his rookie card underneath his face or head. Probably went a little too thin though on what he used for it. For him, I think it was $20 to authenticate, so that's really a pretty good deal considering some of the other prices. I think Schmidt is 30. He signed 1974. This is his first solo card. 1980 tops. Another 74. And then two rookie cards, which I had graded and authenticated, and they came back 10s. I did not have the autographs graded in the others. There's a possibility they could have come back 10s. Other than one, I didn't think looked like a 10 for sure. This is a 10 and a 6. So I wanted my boys to meet Mike Schmidt because he's the greatest Philly of all time, and to get that experience and then have a piece of memorabilia to keep. So they'll be keeping the rookie cards. I'll give them, help them with their own collection someday, and that'll be included in that. The turnaround times, honestly, I thought could be better. And they said it's probably going to be about 3 months, but I really didn't. I don't know. I submitted. So I submitted at the show. I think it was March 12th. I believe it was early March. They sent an email that my order had shipped, completed and shipped June 22nd. So they probably didn't log the order until March. I want to say it was like March 20th. Okay, so it's right around 3 months. It's a long time to wait for something. You know, it's a quarter of a year. I don't work there, so I don't know, you know, their processes and what could be more efficient and what can't be. But I just know that in this industry, 3 months, you know, I realized that a lot of other, you know, PSA, you can have that same type of turnaround, but I feel like that is something in the hobby that could be definitely be improved, that would help even consumers and people utilizing the services. And overall, I'm happy with the experience, but it was a long time to wait, and my order didn't progress. You know, sometimes you can click on there and they show you where they are in the process, but I just felt like, you know, it could have progressed a little bit quicker. Overall, though, you know, I'm happy with how everything turned out, and just wanted to keep you posted on the turnaround time and what was involved. I did avoid shipping one way by submitting them at the show. This is a big concern of mine, and this isn't just for Beckett, but this goes for PSA. SGC doesn't really do the authentication anymore, but at the show, a lot of the times, you know, they used to have show specials about the athletes. If they signed there was a discount. And this really is major with me. You can get you could get, let's say, Mike Schmidt to sign a picture, and you can hop in line right next to where he's signing, and they'll put a sticker on, you know, if you want to call it a hologram or whatever you want to say, which matches up with the COA, and you get that cheap, $10, whatever, because the athlete's signing right there. But for a card, that's not available, and I don't understand why. That should be readily available. They should be able to, take a picture, take that submission on the spot, have someone else there. I realize there's 2 or 3 people lined up typically. That one person's logging, the other person is putting the hologram or sticker on there. Have another person that's taking cards. I mean, it's a card show. The industry has evolved, but it kind of, cards are one of the main, it's probably the main focus of the industry at these shows. So I don't understand why they wouldn't do that, why they don't make the effort to do that. I certainly would submit a lot more, and I'm sure they would get a lot of business out of that. And this goes for Beckett and PSA. Instead, it goes back, it needs to go through a process. They need to inspect the autograph. I could have just hopped in line to the next line. They wouldn't have had to go through all that. Maybe with the 2 rookie cards, they would have, graded those. But all the other stuff, they would have known I got it there on the spot. And just like they're doing for all the other items, these cards could have gotten taken in and right on the spot, and it would have saved them months of processing time as well. So I hope that they can make this consideration in the future, because I really do think it's something that could be majorly improved upon. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time.